Over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Green for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
5 on the clock. Shoots off the step back. Here's Porzingis. That evens the score. Porzingis has got 6.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
And Porzingis is good for 3. He's got 9.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And here's Green from the arc, and the Warriors with another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry with a steal. Outside heel. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. White finds Brown. And here's Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on heel. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Curry against Holiday. Back to Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
If the ball handling isn't enough to mesmerize you, what about the little up fake by Curry?
And so Curry nails both of them. The deep 3 from Porzingis. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Oh, he trades the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The rule on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. Good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the floor for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Another shot. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 4. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
What this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's see which point guards have been locked in from the foul line this past month. Stephen Curry is second.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, as a defender, you gotta avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. Don't commit any cheap fouls.
Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
Blocked! Outside, Green shoots over Tatum, and it's Green missing. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Curry surveys. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Curry's got 13.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Curry. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Holiday against Curry. Tries it from 19. Out to Hield. And here's Green from the arc. Hield finds Curry. Clock at 6. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
To the inside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
I mean, just forcing the issue, Drew gets a pair at the line.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Holiday. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And there's the screen. And here's Curry for 3. They grabbed their own miss. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. The rebound by Post.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror, but it's getting there.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Well, right now for Boston, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Green, the pass to Butler. Back to Green. White with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics for the finish. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Here's Butler. Out to Hield. Pass to post. Outside Butler. Green against Tatum. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. Boston leading by 3. Tatum with it. Green picks him up. Three-pointer, Holiday. The Warriors pull it in. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And the basket by Hield.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday passes to White. Tatum against Green. Launches a 3. And it's Tatum missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's post. Back to Butler. Out to Hield. It could go. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's... Okay, guys, now let's... Thanks for joining us. Time...
Second. Half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Oh, the stuff! Pass to Hield for the lead. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
The 3 from Curry. 4-3. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Right side, White. Holiday against Curry. The kick to Tatum from downtown. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Dance lessons, please. You got the camera right on it.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. And here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Warriors.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. On the wing, Green, hounded by Tatum. Tatum against Green. 5 to shoot. Draymond driving to the rim. Oh, he botches the dunk. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Knocked away and stolen by Holiday. To the paint, looking to get back on track. Tatum can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And stolen by Brown. White, the pass to Holiday. Back to White. Outside Porzingis. Here's the pick. Pass to Holiday. Here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. The bank shot, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Healed on the wing. For the lead. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over Green. Tatum with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Curry against Porzingis. Back to Green. Pass to Hield. The 3-ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 19 points.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him go.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. And here's Curry for 3. And he can't get that one. Boston trailing. Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 21 points in the game. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the 3rd quarter.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, when you look around the league at the young players, Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career. Already a part of a championship team. There's no doubt he's blossoming into a star in this league. We gotta keep an eye out for him.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. What a finish from Porzingis.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Curry passes to Hield. Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Jackson Davis on him. Porzingis in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Healed from outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Back to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Brown passes to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. Looks colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Tatum. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Peterson in at the 3, the small forward.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Tatum. Here he goes. White. And the tip-in on the offensive boards.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Stolen! And the Warriors pushing it up now. And here's Butler outside. Pure from three-point range. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. EA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Warriors lead by 8. Kuminga with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Back to Butler. Down low. Post. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Porzingis with a screen on Butler. The drive by Tatum. Oh, look out! Porzingis Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Pass to Butler. Back to Podziemski. Tatum against Kuminga. Outside heel. Shot from the wing. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Hield showing his quick release.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to White. Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Holiday passes to Tatum. Comes up empty down low.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
First team foul.
And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Green's checked in for Jimmy Butler. The Celtics also with a sub. Warford's checked in. Porzingis with a screen on Kuminga. Brown passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Looney. Here's the break. Here's Podziemski. Here's Green. Back to Podziemski. Lets the three fly, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 6th assist of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that one's good. Kuminga's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Butler with a steal. He pulls it. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish, just light work.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth. Curry passes to Butler.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Free throw good. Brown.
At the line for the Celtics.
And both free throws good for Brown. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. The kick out. Curry. Outside heel. Outside. Green. Connects from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And it's Tatum missing. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. Out to Hield. Puts up a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
White for 3. Drains the triple.
Measurements by the metric, cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor.